standard hair dryer, pre-styler. Okay. So we're just taking some of the moisture out of the hair. Now this is a very similar job to just using a supersonic on its own. Yeah. So we're just taking a lot of the heavy moisture out of the hair. We don't completely dry it, because the idea is that we can style the hair straight and wet. Now we're using the straightening tool. As I demonstrated before, what that does is it's a firm brush, but it's the firm bristles are on pivots, so that as you're brushing down the hair, it has a jet of air that shoots in the same direction, so it allows you to start with a straight finish there. Regulating the temperature of the air coming out, so it prevents that hair damage. Right. Yeah. Okay. Well, welcome to our new store in Chennai. My name is Pete Duckett. I'm an engineer manager at Dyson, and I've been at Dyson for about 16 years. And I now manage a team of 50 plus engineers that's responsible for developing the majority of the technology that you see here today inside our machines, which includes the motors inside the vacuum cleaners, our purifiers, the lighting, and I also work occasionally with the guys that do the hair care projects as well. And so over the last few years, Dyson has been opening up stores all over the world. This is actually the 4th store to open up in India. We have 2 in Delhi, 1 in Bangalore, and this is the first store in Chennai. And I'm really excited to be here. Actually, this is my first time to India as a whole, so thank you for being so welcoming. I'm excited to open our first new store here. But back 16 years ago, even when I was an engineer and helping to develop products, we were still encouraged to go into stores and demonstrate our products. And that's why we open the Dyson stores here today. It's for getting the technology, the products in the hands of people, just because we know it's much easier to demonstrate the performance, the benefit, and why Dyson's such a great product. And that's why we're here today, and that's why I'm here today. And it's quite exciting as an engineer to get them in the hands of yourselves, and also just to tell you a little bit more about what goes on inside the machines, a little bit why our Dyson philosophy of solving a problem, thinking different and making better machines, and how that comes about into the finished product. Okay, so first, what I'm going to demonstrate to you today is the Dyson V11 Absolute. Now, the V11 is actually the name of the brand new motor that's gone inside the machine. Let me just take this off here. You can see a picture of it up here. Now, this is 20% more performance than the last generation, and it's also more efficient and quieter. The way we've done that is, we can't quite see inside, but we have a triple diffuser that enables the air to exit and reduces the noise and increases the efficiency. And that's at the core of the whole machine. We make our own motors at Dyson. We invest a lot of money in developing that technology, and that's enabled us to put so much more power into a small package inside the machine. So when we've got such a powerful motor, we need to know how to manage that power as well. And so what we also have with the V11 is a digital display at the back. Now this gives feedback to the user. We're able to manage the different power settings, so we've got an eco mode, a medium, and a boost mode. But it also senses and adapts automatically as well. So we've increased the power into our cleaner head here. So we've got a high torque brush bar that's continually sensing the power draw from the machine. And you can see on a hard floor like this, it's not that demanding. If I move it onto carpet, it will increase the power, the demand, because the carpet's harder to boost. If I pull it off, the power drops, because I don't need as much suction or as much power on the brush bar. And you can see on the back there's a countdown timer to how much runtime I've got left in the battery. Here it's 46 minutes, which is quite generous. And you can see that change when we go onto the carpet. Increases the power, of course, you have less battery runtime. But because it senses and adapts to its environment, it means you get much more power or much more runtime. It's much more efficient than any of the other products. Okay, but of course, after the dynamic load system that we've got in here, we also bring the dirty air into the machine, and it gets separated through our cyclone technology. The cyclone technology is what started the Dyson story. In here we've got 12 cyclones, and that spins the air really fast, by 125 miles an hour, and creates about 70 to 80,000 Gs. And that separates the dirt from the air. And the dirt is separated into this clear bin, and the rest of the air gets thrown into the back of the machine, into our high efficiency filters. Now these filters are designed to capture the very tiny particles. About 99.95% of those tiny particles, down to about 0.3 microns, which is about a tenth of human hair, which is really, really small. So in fact, the air coming out of the back of the machine is much cleaner than the air going into the machine. The display also gives some feedback when the filters need maintaining, how much runtime you've got, also if you've got any blockages in the machine as well that you need to remove. So it's actually a really intelligent microprocessor in the back here, linked with the motor and the dynamic load system. So it's a fantastic product. Okay, also